Hello, Gregg for Online Tennis Instruction, and he has a serve case study on the importance of having the correct arm position to help you get into a good racket drop. Now, just to go over it real quick, the racket drop position is when we have the racket tip pointing all the way down and we get it fairly low and it's aligned with the right side of the body. So I recently had a student come visit me in Florida and we worked on his racket drop. But in order to do that, we first worked on his right to left, keeping the racket closed, but also we noticed how his arm was open greater than 90 degrees. As we see from the before footage, you can see where the red lines are. That really prevents getting the racket low and into that racket drop position. Now, if we take a look at the after version, we see how he's closed his arm much more, and as a result, he's now able to get the racket all the way down and get aligned with the right side of his body. So in order to help him do this, we reinforced it with a drill I learned from Vic Braden. And the drill, as we'll see him demonstrate it, you want to place the ball between your upper arm and bicep like this, and you're going to pinch it in this position. Now, I may be overemphasizing the arm position, but this drill gives you instant feedback. So the idea is if you do it correctly, you'll keep the arm bent, and the ball should actually shoot out in front of you. All right, so I'm going to demonstrate the drill. Start like this, and I'm going to hit, and you'll see how the ball rolls out in front. That means I've kept the arm position bent, and I've extended at the correct time. So watch that again. All right, now when the drill's done incorrectly, what we'll notice is the ball, if I open my arm up too early, extend my arm too early, the ball actually roll behind me before I even strike the ball. So here I'm going to lengthen the arm out too early, and you see how the ball goes behind me. Let's watch that one more time. So let's watch the student demonstrate the drill. And you'll notice how he's serving into the back fence. And the idea is you want to be process orientated rather than outcome orientated. But we put him through this drill over and over so he got the idea. And then once he got comfortable with it, we then had him hit regular serves, but we had him slow down. And that's so key. Anytime you make a technical change, you have to slow things down so you have enough time to process the adjustment. So we really had him slow down here to make sure he kept the arm bent, so you could then drop the racket in that racket drop position. So let's take a look at him hitting a couple of serves, going slowly through it, and getting the racket into that racket drop. Let's first take a look at the original footage before we started working on the arm position. Now let's take a look at him working on it. Now, when comparing the footage side by side, you can clearly see with the green lines, however on the right the arm is more bent, and as a result the racket gets lower in the racket drop and also more aligned with the right side of the body where the racket tip points all the way down. Now let's take a look at that one more time. So as you can see, the student was able to significantly improve his racket drop by closing his arm and keeping it bent longer. So you'll see how he's still working through this slowly, but needs to incorporate a lot of repetitions before he can move to full speed. So if you find yourself having a similar issue where your arm is too open and it's preventing you from getting into a good racket drop, try using this drill in your practices and see how it helps you.
The serve is, of course, the most important shot in tennis, and because so many players struggle with it, we now started offering one-day serve clinics. In these serve clinics, we'll break down your serve with video analysis and show you exactly what elements need to be fixed so that you can hit powerful serves. So if you're interested in finally developing a powerful serve with one of our serve clinics, click the link inside this video right now for all the details on upcoming serve clinics.